They dance to the tune of Jazz in Singapore.
Ryan Fox, the ISPS Hander World Super 6 in Perth.
Zach Murray, he becomes the 100th New Zealand Open champion here at the Hills.
Scott Head at the first extra hole wins the Maybank Championship. Stephen Gallagher has surely wrapped things up here at the Hero Indian Open.
And he's done it. What an amazing putt. A great victory there.
Tae Lee, the 38th Nakyo Open title.
Mikko Korhonen wins the Volvo China Open.
What a win for Yosuke Asagi.
Jazz Janewattananond, the career Open champion.
Andrew Doakes a winner again on the Asian Tour, your 2019 Sarawak Championship winner. Miguel Carvalho captures the 2019 Indonesia Open. A dominating performance from Ikun Chang. He's an Asian Tour winner.
What a performance from JB Kruger.
Toshinori Muto, Panasonic Open Golf champion.
And a new star has been born.
It's Asian Tour victory number 4 for John Catlett. Congratulations, Joo Hyun Kim. Harvit Tankamal Prasad picks up his second Asian Tour title here at the Thailand Masters.
Rasmus Højgaard, winner of the 2019 Afro-Asia Bank Mauritius Open. The new Asian Tour number 1, Jazz Janewattananond, now the latest Indonesian Masters champion too.
What a performance this is. What a season it has been in 2019 on the Asian Tour. The curtain comes down this week in Pattaya at the season-closing Thailand Masters. We're at the Phoenix Gold Golf and Country Club for the final event of the 2019 season. A warm welcome to everyone to the final round of the Thailand Masters. Timothy Lowe here, joined by the voice of Asian golf, Dom Boulay. Course conditions today, firm and fast. We did have some rain yesterday, but fingers crossed that the dark clouds stay away. It's been a scintillating morning of golf already on the golf course. This par 71 measuring just about 6,800 yards. It's going to be a stern test for the players on this, the final round of the 2019 Asian Tour season. A couple of early highlights for you. Thomas Dietrich, the Belgian, looking to put some pressure on overnight tournament leader Jazz Janewattananond, hitting this beautiful tee shot to the par 3 fifth. That would lead to a birdie to close within 3.
Jazz Janewattananond started the day with a one-shot lead, coming in here with great form after winning last week. And what an opening birdie. The man is in just unbelievable form.
And he wasn't done yet. The dream start for Janewattananond, his second shot to the short par 4 third, setting up his second birdie in 3 holes. Really stretched his advantage then. That was to go up by 3 at that stage.
And the fourth long par 4, 491 yards. 2 birdies in this first 3 holes. You wouldn't expect one on this hole. Such a long par 4, but there it is. Another great iron shot for the 24-year-old.
And he would go on to make another birdie at the par 4-8. 3 clear of Dietrich goes Janewattananond.
Jazz trying to hit a big draw by the looks of it. Oh, where is it? Yeah, they reckon missed it. There it is. Great follow. Looks like that's on the fringe. That's not in the rough. That's actually not a bad spot. Plenty of room to work with. The whole width of the green.
And they are playing preferred lies this today.
Yeah, they are. They did yesterday too in Jazz's round of 60.
Now, A1 position here for Thomas Dietrich. Did not sound very pleased with that effort. It's just going to finish on the right edge of the green. Still like Jazz, though. Not a terrible spot, plenty of green to work with. Oh, Kongwat, my huge tee shot. Just an iron left of the green.
Yeah, he is super long now. Hits the ball so high. You can see the launch on that, but it's left it right. He's got the club behind him a little bit. And okay, well, he's the only one on the green if it stays on. But all three shots very similar, you'd have to say.
And you'd back all three to walk off this green with birdie fours. Jaron Todd just short of the green in 2 here at the 11th. Straightforward chip shot here. Plenty of green to work with. Not what he had in mind. This is the man that sits in 3rd place at the moment. Sutipat Pratip Tianchai. Just the driving iron off the tee. Elevated tee box this 10th. Just got to find the fairway, give yourself a nice angle in for your second. And he's done just that.
So, Hayden Porteous, eagle putt. And, well, it's going to be a solid birdie.
So as we head towards the turn here, it's Janewattananond 3 clear of D3. Sutipat Pratip Tianchai. An outward half of 31 means he's 4 behind Janewattananond, and what a round that young Suradit Yongcharanchai is putting together. 6 under par for the Asian Tour winner, but he surely is running out of holes.
Jaron Todd for a birdie on 11. Oh, just slipping out. Yeah, it's certainly going to be chipping it on. He's going to go high too. Going to carry it 2/3 of the way there. There it is. Didn't check.
Now, that's a very rare miscue. Haven't seen much of that from Jazz this year. That was a terrific shot from the left rough for Choronkun. This an outside chance for a birdie 3. Hurry, hurry. Work to do for Choronkun. Now D3 spells an opportunity here. He too is chipping.
But he doesn't have that ridge to contend with, not as much as Jazz, so this would go a little bit lower. Checked on him too much on that occasion. So, well, certainly better than Jazz's, but poor by his standards.
Choronkun to tidy up for a par 4 at the 10th. Yeah, he's been rock solid with those all year long, has gone.
Oh, Batra. Oh, this is good. 65, 70 feet, but it is for an eagle 3. But he'll settle for a birdie 4. How close can he get? He's got to keep running. No, that's pretty good pace. That is... Look at this. Brilliant effort.
Terrific touch from Kongwat Mai. You think that's a formality, a birdie 4. So he'll go out in 1 under par 34, just that double bogey at the 4th, blemishing that scorecard. He's within 5 though. Never count this man out.
Now, I think it was an easier shot he had moments ago. Just carried it on the fringe, which is what he needed to do. It's a good touch, but the best he can do is a par 5.
This man coming off his first win a couple of weeks ago in China. Sutipat trails by 4. Second shot to 10 on the way. Oh, and that's a big miss from a perfect position in the middle of the fairway.
Now, Dietrich does not want to squander this opportunity to close the gap slightly.
It is for birdie to cut that lead to 2 with 9 holes to play.
Wow.
This is a very awkward little chip shot left for Sutipat.
Yeah, a similar shot to the one Sun Tak Kim had earlier, and we know it runs away from him. but he needs to find the green first.
This man has played some absolutely sparkling golf. 4 birdies, just that one drop shot, and it's this to avoid another.
Well done. Started the round with a 1-shot lead. Turns with a 3-shot lead, so he can't be too disappointed, even though I'm sure he's slightly disappointed walking off there with only a par.
So with 9 holes left to play this Sunday and for the 2019 Asian Tour season, it's your Asian Tour #1, Janewattananond, 3 shots clear of Thomas Dietrich in search of his 4th win of the season. A warm welcome back to the final round highlights of the Thailand Masters. We're in beautiful Pattaya, Thailand at the Phoenix Gold Golf and Country Club. Here's the state of affairs through 9 holes. Jazz Janewattananond still clear at the top.
You can see the second shot. The problem here is there's such a shallow green, and being downwind and the green above you, you've got to land it in a precise spot. And oh, lovely, very nicely done. Oh, darkening skies in the distance, but Jazz perfectly placed. That swing we've seen a lot of this year, and it seems to get better and better. Brilliant shot.
Second shot now for Kong Wat Mai. Can pretty much go flag hunting here. Started that on a nice aggressive line. Oh, needs to sit. Oh, just took a big first bounce. Short of the green in 2 at the short 11th is Charonkun. It's very slow around the hole. Players need to get it up there. That's not too bad from Gunn. That'll be to get to 14 under par. Pachara just off the back of 10 here. Looks to be a decent line. He is on an upslope. Should make this chip shot a little bit simpler. Oh, he landed that a long way up there, but he's done very nicely indeed. Lovely touch. Jaron Todd didn't birdie the par 5 11th. This for a birdie at the par 4 12th. That's better, Jaron. Nicely holed there. Move him up to 14 under par in a share of 6th.
Bit of a cat and mouse game between Dietrich and Jazz. If he can pop this one in, puts a bit more pressure on Janewattananond. Just another par for Dietrich.
Suradit Yongcharonchai, 8 under par for his final round so far. This would get him to within 2 of Janewattananond. Oh. And here is your tournament leader, Jazz Janewattananond. This to go 4 clear at the top once again. Ooh, over borrowed there. Janewattananond 3 clear at the top. Suradit Yongcharonchai, what a run he's on. 8 under par for his final round. He's in a share of 2nd place alongside the Belgian Thomas Dietrich at 17 under par, but they're all chasing Jazz in this final round of the Thailand Masters. And the chasing pack really isn't doing much to pressure your #1. First, no. Siwon Kim, this for birdie.
Well done. Siwon Kim moves to 15 under, 2nd birdie of the day. Yes, 4th shot, playing it differently. Ball back in the stance, going to play this low bumper into the bank. Well, that's still about 8 feet.
Now this would be a big putt in the grand scheme of things. This to avoid a drop shot on a par 5. Sooty putt, 15 feet or so for his par at 11. Oh, he was up and walking quickly. Charonkun.
12, not 11.
Second shot to the 12th. Ooh, steady, steady.
Patra laid up with his second shot, hit the trees off the tee shot, so long way back. Pretty good, right where Siwon Kim made his birdie putt from. Now Scott Hend.
Scott Hend won in a playoff at the Maybank Championship. Start of the season. It's been a bit of a struggle for Hendy since then. This is tee shot to the 13th. Ooh, there is some water down there. I'm not sure he's going to find it though.
Now Dietrich, certainly not in the bunker. If it's a good lie, this is a very simple little up and down.
Oh, that checked up very quickly indeed.
Must have been a perfect lie for the ball to react like that. Now Jazz also good lie, easy up and down.
Got wonderful hands around the green, plays for little release, and you'd have to think Janewattananond is going to walk off the 11th hole with a 4. Now up to 12 and Gun Charonkun. Played that back of the stance, a little running chip shot. Oh, hello. Wouldn't you know that? Not that difficult from the back of 12. Birdie, birdie goes Gun. He's now in a share of 3rd. First to putt for birdie, though, will be Pachara Kongwatmai. Currently in a 3-way tie for 4th.
Oh, lovely putt. You must feel his confidence is building beautifully right now. Last 3 starts, been in contention every time. Well, we know danger is over this green. We've seen so many players with this second shot fly it slightly long. Not Tabuena. Good shot. Oh, this to close the gap to 2 momentarily. He just doesn't seem to have it today, Thomas Dietrich. He's playing nice golf, but not converting his chances. So just a par.
And just the 1 birdie on the card for the Belgian. This is all that's left for Janewattananond to open up a 4-shot spread at the top once again. It's a birdie at 11. It's a 4-shot lead for your Asian Tour #1 as he looks for a 4th win in 2019. It's comfortable, it's cruisy, it's Jazz in control at the final event of the season. Just 7 holes left to play. Now Jazz just out of the left rough, here on the 12th.
Just a little soft, punchy one. Land it on the front edge. Oh, and didn't quite find the green where Siwon Kim was.
Jared Todd now, wide open club face.
Yeah, does he land it just short or just on? Just short. Just perfect. Brilliant shot from Todd.
Great angle here from the back of 12 to see what faces Pachara Kongwatmai. Well below the level of the green and well short of the hole. Here's a man who got his first win as a professional just a couple of weeks ago, Suradit Yongcharonchai. Played that very nicely indeed. Now Jazz didn't end up all the way at the bottom of the hill like Pachara did. This is a much simpler chip shot left for your leader.
Soft hands. And great touch. This will get him to 18 under. If he can birdie one of the last two, post 19, or even better, if he can post 20 under par. Well, Jazz has got to play even par coming in, and there's still a few tough holes. But he's got to get this one in first.
Oh, well done. Suradit Yongcharonchai. His 7th birdie of the day to go alongside an eagle at the 14th. He's up to 18 under par, within 3 shots of Janewattananond. Thomas Dietrich, that took a very nasty soft bounce as it hit the putting surface. He'll have an outside chance for a par. There's a great second shot into 14 for Sangchai. Right to left curler, left for his birdie, well deposited there. He'll go up to 11 under par, inside the top 20. 4th birdie on the card today for Sangchai. Now Pachara. This is a long putt left for par to keep him at 16 under par and in solo 4th. Janewattananond 3 clear of Yongcharonchai, who's putting together the round of the day. Barry Henson, you see there's just made an eagle on the 16th, so he's up in a share of 4th place.
Bogey putt.
He's had some struggles. This for bogey. No, it's a double bogey 5 for Siwon Kim. And he'll go tumbling down that leaderboard. Suradit Yongcharonchai coming off that birdie at 16. This is tee shot to the 17th. Straight downwind, 195-yard par 3. Hole in the middle right portion of the green, and he went flag hunting again.
What a shot. Well, we've seen how tough this hole can play. Just ask Siwon Kim.
2nd hardest hole of the golf course.
Yeah, well, this run, there's 12, 13 and 15, Tim, are really difficult holes. Middle of the green will suffice. Oh, it looked like he was playing for a cut.
Oh, straight over the top of the flag. But that's okay there for Jazz. Big putt now, Suradit. This to get to 19 under par and within 2 of Janewattananond. Oh.
To the final group. It looks like Jazz is going to chip it. Just a few yards of fringe to carry and then plenty of room to work with. But didn't quite hit it hard enough. Yeah, he's going to have a fantastic schedule next year. Yeah, he's in the Masters now, in the Open. He's going to get in the PGA. Now, Gunn from the right edge of the fairway. Laid up, laid a long way back. Full shot in. Spin, yes. Little more, I thought. Now, Pachara not wasting any time. Disappointing, both of them.
Big putt. This would take him alongside Yongcharonchai at 18 under par for only his 2nd birdie of the day. His first one came at a par 3. This to get to 18 under. Oh, never had a chance. Now Choronkun.
Yeah, played the hole conservatively. Just an iron off the tee. This for a birdie. No. 23 under par he shot last week to win by 5. He's currently 21 under here and leading by 3.
Oh, just like we saw on the 6th. That was a turbocharged lip out for Janewattananond. The breathing's going to be just that little bit shallower. Courtesy of Janewattananond's 2nd drop shot of the day, the lead is now 2 over Suradit Yongcharonchai, who has a birdie opportunity at the home hole. A warm welcome back to the final round highlights of the Thailand Masters. Jazz Janewattananond started the day with the lead, built it up to 4 strokes at one point, but a bogey at the 13th means that lead is just a slender 3 once again. Across to Jaron Todd now on the par 5 16th. This to get the American up to 15 under par. Well done, Jaron Todd. Pair of Americans at 15 under par in Barry Henson and Jaron Todd. Now, Jazz Janewattananond, tournament leader, second shot on 14.
Yeah, just a very short shot. Looks like his L wedge over the back. Is it going to spin? Not as much as he wanted to. Well, Dietrich's really got to start doing something. This is it. 5 holes left to play. He'll be disappointed there.
Second shot for Yongcharonchai to the home hole. Slightly out of position here, just in the right rough is Suradit. Final hole only playing 401 yards, but that's a quality second shot from Suradit. Kongwatmai just short of the green with his tee shot on the short 14th.
And that is why he played that shot. Beautifully executed there. So, good chance for a birdie.
But first on 17T, Nicholas Colsaerts. Hole cut in the middle right section of the green. That's a nice tee shot there from Colsaerts. Back on 14, and Dietrich first to putt for a 3.
Yes, finally. And that's a message to the man who's standing right next to that Jazz, that he is not out of it. He's not going away.
Just a right edge putt left for Suradit.
Well, he doesn't know that Jazz is back at 20 under par, but that board still says 21, that he's got a chance to post 19 under. Oh, no!
You think about the chances he's had on 15, 17, 18. It's a bit of coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it's a 62 for Suradit Yongcharonchai, a fantastic end to his tournament, to what's been a breakout season for the youngster.
Jaron Todd on the 17th tee.
Oh, terrific tee shot there from Todd. Won't see many closer than that. Jazz can stretch the lead once again if he can pop this one in. Ooh, he was up quick there. He knew it when he hit it. Now in 17, Colsaerts. Good tee shot. Outside chance for a birdie to get him alongside Kongwatmai at 16 under par. And he's left that one short too. Kongwatmai to get within 4 with 4 to play. Yeah, solid, lovely 3 from Pachara. Moves into solo 4th position on his own. But it's Jazz still too clear and in control with 4 to play. Here in the final round of the Thailand Masters, Suradit Yongcharonchai. Round of the day is 62. Now, back to your tournament leader, his second shot to the par 450.
This is a clutch hole, Tim. 3rd hardest hole on the golf course. A lot can happen here. Needs to make a par, Jazz. Oh, I think he's going to do that at worst.
Needs to keep the pressure on Jazz. Oh no, just going to finish up short of the green there. Outside chance for birdie. Kong Wat might, as has been the case for most of the day, the last to hit into the screen. Oh, a terrific shot straight over the top of the flagstick. That's more like it from Kong Wat Mai. This is just over the back of the par 5 16th, and a man chasing playing rights for 2020, Seung Taek Lee. This is third shot from the back of the par 5 16th, willing this one down there. No.
So, looks like going to break from right to left. Tall order to expect to hold this. Oh, no, a little low. Oh, it was a good effort. Nicholas Colsaerts missed the fairway here on 18. Awkward lie, ball well above his feet. To green that runs from right to left also. Okay, just on the left edge.
Big chance to put a little daylight between him and Thomas Dietrich. Janewattananond for a birdie at the tough 15th.
Make that 11. You can't keep a good man down for long. Birdie number 25.
On Jaron Todd, similar spot to where we saw the likes of Colsaerts and Yongcharanchai. Second shot to the 72nd hole, and that's just going to release over the back of the green towards the hospitality tents. On 16 green is Gun Chirankun, this to get to 16 under par. Beautifully done for Gun. Bechara Kong Wat, my little right to left slider. Yeah, well hole indeed. Good tee shot, lovely wedge shot. Back-to-back birdies for Kong Wat Mai, but he's still 4 behind Jazz Janewattananond. So a timely birdie for Jazz on the 15th pushes him back up 3 clear of the pair that is Dietrich and Yongcharanchai. Nicholas Colsaerts just off the edge of 18. This would be to close out his championship in style. Oh, just a par at the closing hole for Nicholas Colsaerts. But it'll be a round of 5 under par 66. Good enough for a top 10 finish here. Currently that's good enough for a tie for 7th with Barry Henson. It's now or never for Thomas. He's got a hybrid out, or a 5-wood, trying to launch this one up with a big high cut.
Oh, he got the height easily on that. Good looking swing.
Ooh, just scuttles through. That's been a great final round, a very good week for this man, Jaron Todd. This for a par at the last. Beautifully done. That's going to be a 6 under par 65 for Jaron Todd. He sits alongside the Belgian bomber Nicholas Colsaerts in a share of 5th at 16 under par. A long birdie putt left for Chirankun on 17. Seen the last couple of feet, this putt very slow. It's been catching a lot of players out. Gunn is going to join that list.
If I was Jazz here, I would just play for short of the green. Something 15, 20 yards short. Much easier chip than if you're long or left.
And grip well down on the club there. Try to play a little punchy cut. Where has that ended up? Certainly not over the back, so probably the easier of the 3 up and downs left for the leader. Chirankun to tidy up for a par. Well done. That'll keep Chirankun at 16 under par. Now Kongwatmai, third to the 16th. Trying to chase it up that slope. No, still a bit of work to do for an up and down.
Now Scott Hend, starting to play better golf the last couple of weeks. It's been a bit of a struggle the last 6 months. This for a birdie in around a 68. Oh, just touching the right lip. Well, looks like it's going to be a 69 for Scott. And once again, he's second on the Habitat for Humanity standings. Another terrific performance from the Australian. Dietrich, boy, he's got to carry this literally just on the green. Well, that was pretty good. Now it's downhill. Oh, that is terrific. I can tell you how hard that shot was. Now, Jazz, in fact, found the bunker.
Slightly below the level of the green. Is playing downwind. Now, beautifully done from Janewattananond. Kongwatmai's fourth shot on the way here on 17.
Love the way Patra plays. Just doesn't waste any time whatsoever. I mean,
up at the 18th, and Coconut chipping from the front edge. Wouldn't the home fans like this one to find the bottom of the cup? Ooh, took a big hop. And that's still a good 6-7 feet short.
this putt, you feel, really will seal the deal.
It'd certainly make that walk comfortable. Jazz for birdie to stretch the lead to 4. He's money, absolute money from that range. Jazz Janewattananond makes his 26th birdie of the week, and that pushes him up to 22 under par, 4 shots clear of Thomas Dietrich and Suradit Yongcharonchai. This to stay 3 back with 2 to play. Much easier putt than the one that Jazz had. Needs to go.
Wow. That was a poor putt. Goodness me.
Up on the home hole, and Yongcharonchai to finish in style, get to 17 under par alongside Kongwatmai. That's a nice way to finish what has been a breakout year for Charonchai. Still yet to win, but he's come knocking on the door.
Now Panapol Pitjara, par putt here on 18. Well done. Just the 1 birdie in his round today. 17 pars. And he finishes in a tie for 11th place.
So the stage is set for what will be a very enjoyable walk up the last couple of holes for Jazz Janewattananond. Welcome back to the final round of the final event of the season, the 2019 Thailand Masters. Jazz Janewattananond firmly in control of this championship, marching his way towards a 4th Asian Tour title. Here is your leader by 4, Janewattananond. Middle of the green will do. Oh, that's okay. Gosh, he went flag hunting again there. He does not know when he let up, this man.
I don't think he knows what that means, middle of the green, Tim. There's a flag there, and that's what you're supposed to aim at.
It's clearly worked very well so far this year for Jazz.
Hasn't it? Now, ideally, you start this in the middle of the green, let it drift back towards the pin. If it doesn't drift, that's fine. It's in the middle of the green.
Oh, eyes up and down, indicating he's going flag hunting here. Oh, lovely shot there from Kongwatmai. You did mention it. He's still got a chance to pinch 2nd place. Up to the 72nd hole, and We find Miguel Taboina, bogey free today. Second shot to the home hole.
Well, the pin is only on 10 yards, and a little to the left side. Oh, lovely shot there from Taboina. Be nice to finish your year off with a birdie, wouldn't it?
This is the man holding down second place alongside Surit Yongcharnchai. His last bogey came at this hole yesterday afternoon. Bogey free today is the Belgian. Oh, terrific stuff there from Thomas Dietrich. That's more like it.
Now, on 18th fairway.
Second shot now for Sutipat. 3 over par for his back 9 after going out. Oh! How about that? Went out in 31. 3 over in his back 9. Sutipat, an eagle to close. 68. Now, Jazz, unsurprisingly, out with the putter here on 17. Just about 4 feet of fringe fairway grass to deal with before he gets on these nice smooth surfaces. Oh, had the line.
That'll do nicely, though. The worst he'll be is a 3-shot lead heading up the last hole. I think even you and I could handle that, Tim.
Well, probably you, Tom, more so than me. I'm not sure I'd be too comfortable with a 5-shot lead heading up the last hole. But it's a 4-shot spread for Jazz at the top. Pacharakonwatmai. This for his 7th birdie of the day. It's slow from this side. We've seen this putt all day long. Oh, he gave it a rap, got it to the hole. 7th birdie of the day. It's a 3-way tie at 18 under par. How about that for a finish for Sutipat? Not a single birdie in the back 9. Ends off with an eagle and a 68. Well done, Sutipat. Pratip Tianchai. Back on 17, Thomas Dietrich. This to break the logjam for second place. Well done, Thomas Dietrich. 3rd birdie of the day moves the Belgian to 19 under in solo second. Up on the green first, the penultimate group. Miguel Taboina for a birdie. And that's pretty much summed up his putting experience on this back 9. Just a par to finish for Taboina. Blemish-free 68 for the Filipino. It's a 3-shot lead for the 3-time winner this season on the Asian Tour. Your Asian Tour #1, poised to cross that $1 million earnings mark in one single season. Just going to come up short for Dietrich on 18. Quite a bit of money up for grabs there. Solo second and a share of second. Pacharakonwatmai. About 110 yards left for Kongwatmai. Second shot playing about 3 yards uphill. 10 on, 9 from the left this hole. Oh, leaning like he's left that one just out to the right. Not his best effort. But the stage is set now for Jazz Janewattananond to put the finishing touches on what's been a career-defining year. Didn't look enthralled with that, but he's pin high and putting for birdie.
And he's going to enjoy this walk. It's been a long year, but what a year it's been.
And there is the legend himself, Thongchai Jaidi, looking dapper in that suit. Your tournament host this week. Now, short of the green for Dietrich. Oh, looked to be buried in that front trap. And he'll have that for second on his own.
Okay, Patra has a really good chance, if he can pop this in, to pinch that second place spot all on his own.
He hasn't left it short, has he? My goodness, you don't see that very often from Kongwat Mai. Still a big putt for this one, Dietrich. A lot of money at stake. Oh, and he's run that one by some. Jazz Janewattananond. This for birdie on the 72nd hole to put the shine on what's been an incredible 2019 for the Thai.
Yeah.
What a finish for Jazz Janewattananond. What a birdie, what a season, what a year. Well, Dietrich, this for bogey to make it a three-way tie for second. Well hold indeed, Thomas Dietrich. His best finish on the year.
This is worth quite a lot of money, this putt for Patra, if he makes it.
And the share for second it is. Quality display of golf from these three. 67 for Kongwat Mai, a 65 from Janewattananond, and a 69 from Dietrich. But Jazz Janewattananond, your Thailand Masters champion, a winner for the 4th time this season. Asian Tour #1. So confirmation then, a 5-stroke margin of victory for Jazz Janewattananond. His 4th title of the 2019 season comes in style back home in Thailand. It's a 3-way tie for second. Surit Yongcharanchai, Bachara Kongwat Mai, and Thomas Dietrich at 18 under par.
It's such a huge honor to win at the home soil and an event hosted by world legend Thongchai Jaidi. I mean, I'm really proud of myself and really happy at the same time.
Jazz Janewattananond becomes just the 5th player to cross the $1 million earnings mark in a single season. He takes home top honors on the Habitat for Humanity standings. So that's it from this week at the Thailand Masters. That's it from us for this season. It's been an amazing 2019. Congratulations, Jazz Janewattananond. For Dom Boulay, myself, and everyone here at the Asian Tour, have a wonderful holidays, and we'll see you in Hong Kong.